Will the grandfather clause protect my teacher certification? Imagine walking into your classroom confident that your certification is secure, even as new rules are being written. You might be wondering if your current certification will stay valid when policies change. Well, that's where the grandfather clause comes into play. The grandfather clause can protect your teacher certification if you earned it before new certification rules or policies were put into effect. It allows teachers who met earlier standards to keep their certification without needing to meet the new, often tougher, requirements. For example, if your state introduced new testing, coursework, or licensure standards, teachers certified before those changes might be exempt. But it's important to know that the protections depend on your state or licensing authority. Some states specify that, if you were certified before a certain date, your certification remains valid under the old rules. Others might limit grandfathering to certain types of certifications or specific programs. For instance, if you earned your certification with a leadership degree or an advanced credential before a deadline, you might be grandfathered in. However, these protections usually have limits. If you want to upgrade your certification, change your teaching area, or earn new credentials, you will probably need to meet the current requirements. For example, if your state now requires a certain number of professional development hours or a new exam, you might have to fulfill those to get additional certifications. Always check with your state's Department of Education or Certification Board to understand the exact rules. They can tell you if your certification is protected under the grandfather clause and what conditions apply. This way, you can plan your professional growth without risking your current certification. In simple terms, the grandfather clause can keep your certification safe if you earned it before recent policy changes. But it's not a blanket protection. It only applies under specific conditions and timeframes. Staying informed about your state's rules is the best way to keep your certification valid and avoid surprises.